After losing my husband in 2020, I was consumed with grief. I struggled to hold myself together. I had a difficult time getting out of bed, and I questioned my purpose in life. One day a friend invited me on a hike, and that small yes marked the beginning of a path that opened up my mind and soul to a completely different way of living. At some point, we will all be touched by grief, and finding healthy ways to cope can help us navigate through that pain. Some may seek counseling, while others may find comfort in non-conventional methods, like the healing power of nature. The day I said yes to the hike, I never could have imagined how it was going to change my life. What was supposed to be a simple walk to clear my mind and enjoy nature became a journey of healing and self-discovery and connection. According to the American Psychological Association, the first year of widowhood is often the most difficult for our mental health. Today, I will share how hiking can help you create a path of healing and how being outside, connecting with nature and other people, we can find the support and community that we need. For me, hiking became the way that I found connection and support in people. Hiking was never planned to be a big part of my life. At first, it was a way to quietly take my mind off of the pain of grief. Eventually, over time, hiking has become more than just a hobby. It has become a path to healing and self-discovery and new connections with others. Research by Kim Lee and Kim 2020 explains how having strong community connections can help reduce depression in widowed people, concentrating on the value of creating supportive connections and community after losing a spouse. In hiking, I found peace, I found serenity, and I found a sense of belonging. Hiking outdoors gave me a renewed sense of who I am. I started smiling more. I found myself nurturing relationships I thought I didn't want. Each trail and peak I completed became a pillar of progress and inner strength. In hiking, I discovered that I could do hard things that I never dreamed of doing before, with the support of the community of hikers. Most importantly, I found emotional and spiritual connection in the mountains. Hiking outdoors after my loss changed my life completely. While hiking, all the things that were so painful to think about were being replaced by feelings of just completing the task in hand. National Geographic 2025 writes about why hiking is uniquely beneficial for your body and your brain. In my life, the trail became a place where I could reset my mind and soul. Hiking helped me learn resilience, happiness, and a renewed purpose. I discovered my own strength. I discovered strengths in myself that I never knew I had. It taught me that even through difficult times, that I can still wake up every day with gratitude and a reason to smile. A spiritual awakening is something that I never imagined that I would have. I only read about it in books. I never thought I would experience one of my own. While hiking, I believe my spirit was awoken. It helped me find my purpose in life. My smile started to come back, and I found myself excited for the next adventure. Each trail that I committed to and every peak that I conquered reminded me that I was still strong and I could move forward after such a difficult loss. Hiking is a personal journey, and through it we can find healing and connection. I encourage anyone who is struggling with anything in life to go outside and get moving. It worked for me, and it could work for you too. We can reset our mind, our body, and our soul to create different thoughts and new memories, not to replace the old ones, to create new ones. In the hiking community, we all support each other's goals and celebrate each other's accomplishments. I encourage all of you to share your own stories of resilience and self-discovery. We're all on our own journeys, and every step we take helps us discover ourselves along with our strengths. If you are struggling with grief or just the challenges of life, Getting out in the wilderness is a great way to find healing and take a break from our day-to-day business. The first years of widowhood can be life-changing. My personal story reflected this. Hiking became the source of healing through this difficult time for me. It provided me with an emotional release. It provided me with physical challenges that I needed. It gave me much needed support from the hiking community that I never knew I would gain. Healing after grief is not the same for everyone though. For me, it was step by step, trail by trail, and mile by mile. Saying yes to a hike could be your next new chapter. For me, healing began when I said yes to a hike, and it continues every time I step into the trail, and every peak and summit reminds me of how far I've came.